Do you have friends? Do you? There are people you trust, so you have the greatest wealth a human being can have. Nothing can make us richer than loving and being loved. Hold the hand of the one you love. Are you holding the hand of God? That God manifests himself in our lives like this, through the people who love us. Take care of peace. Did you know what the difference is between an eagle and a chicken? No. The chicken looks down all the time, pecking around. The eagle looks up because it knows its place is on high. Let's give a simple example. In our lives, we can have both behaviors. When the Christian spirit truly takes hold of us, when conversion really happens all the way to your shoulders, there is no lifting. Did you know that? Why? Because the devil wants us like this. Look, weighing us down with life. Christians need to be here like this. Look. That's why every physiotherapist, if you ask me, has a hunched posture that always has a connection with a person's personality. Sometimes it's no use correcting just the body. Sometimes it's like correcting the way they interpret themselves, that the shoulders go back, which is where they need to be. Assis scapula capsule. They need to be fitted here. Look, so that your shoulders are in the right position. Many people may think it a bit arrogant to walk like this, but it's not. That's how we should walk, so that we have fewer herniated discs, so that we feel less back pain, so that we can get old, you know? Roma, Dinho. Since old age is doing this to us, we strengthen our scapulas so that they can move back, so that we can stay like this, like an eagle, but not a chicken. Poor thing. Have you seen the chicken's wings? All down, and she spend the whole day scratching the ground. And Qatar, it seems like she's complaining, doesn't it? Well, I think that sometimes we get like that too with a chicken spirit. We keep scratching the ground of our history to fix what's wrong. We keep scratching other people's ground to see what's wrong in their lives so we can stick our tongue in. They say they're Catholic. They take communion every day. But their tongue is bigger than this park here. Their tongue is bigger than the Cohab. But they're there every day in church. So sometimes we end up living like a chicken, and we end up like, oh, scratching resentment? Wow, it really is. He hurt me one day. We don't forgive. We don't let go of our grudges, our resentments. Sometimes we give our enemies too much importance. I've been setting that example. Sometimes you post a photo on your social network that you thought you looked prettier that day. Then 80 people see it, comment, congratulations, how good you look. Sometimes the person even has a vision problem. But then 80 people complimented your photo. Then a pig spirit comes along, which is usually anonymous. Doesn't show its face. No man or woman is good enough to show their face, to say what they want, then comes and says something to you. Then comes and says something to you like, you've gotten fat, huh? Then that's it, it's over. Or put a defect in your clothes. Look how we scaly like chickens. Instead of valuing the 80 people who complimented us, we pay attention to that one spirit of the people who spoke of our defect. Now, is that what you do to yourself? That's what I do to myself. That's why we need conversion in our lives. We need to love ourselves more. The manifestation of God's love in our lives is shown in self-love. It's what makes us understand the value we have, regardless of what others think of me or don't think of me. Look, what will save your life before God is not what others think of you. It's what God knows about you. Respect. So don't worry about what other people think. Stop poking around. Then there are people who go there to see the mean comments they made against you. Don't let that go. Why keep reading words that will hurt you? Why waste precious time with gossip about the life of a person you don't even know? If you could be studying a language, a different language, if you could be reading a book, if you could be putting good things in your heart, if you could be praying, don't be there pecking at other people's lives like a chicken. Stop that. You were born to be one. Radio, put your shoulders in the right position now. Then, oh, it's even prettier. So look like this. With your shoulders well positioned, look at the person next to you and say to them, stop being a chicken. Go on, talk. Stop being a chicken, creature. Were you born to be an eagle? God put a resolute spirit in you, a spirit to seek the heights, and that's where you need to be. That's where you need to live. Seek the things above. They are what save us. At the end of the Gospel of Matthew, Jesus, what save us? At the end of the Gospel of Matthew, Jesus looked at the disciples and said, Pay attention to what I did, and you will be able to do greater things. You will heal the sick. You will cast out demons. Demon? No. Well, is it time to post then? If there is no shortage of demons? That's right. You call the priest to cast them out for you. That's how it is. It's easy. You bring the demon into your house. Feed him with your habits, and the priest is the one who has to go there and take him out. No, the priest's exorcism is not magic. Do you know what the most effective exorcism that every Christian has by the authority of Christ is? What to do? Close the door through which the devil enters? Sometimes your courage, your faith are being drained by people who are getting close to you, making you feel worse, he said. Be careful. Have the courage to get them out of your life. The relationships that are abusive, that disregard the value you have in life. Have the courage to set the limit. Love yourself more. And when you love yourself, you will naturally demand that the other person do the same. If someone else is disrespecting you, it may be because they have already realized that you also disrespect yourself. If I respect myself, it is unlikely that you will respect me. Therefore, today, take possession of the powers of Christ. Proclaim his victory over your life. Expel your demons. Expel your illnesses. Because it was he who said that you have this power, that you can do everything through him who strengthens me. We are all the image and likeness of God. Sin does not take away from us the image and likeness, that God does not change his mind. What God decided that you still have value for, even when you sin, even when I catch you. So I am the image and likeness of God, and so are you. But sometimes our choices, our lifestyle, and what we go through takes away a little of the ability of us, trans people, to look like the God that lives within us. That's what conversion is, my people. It's any and every movement that makes us remove obstacles. Even when you sin, you continue to be loved by God. Did Father Leo say that? Every time you heard your heart beating, hear God saying to you, I love you, I love you, I love you. And when we do something wrong, our heart accelerates and accelerates. It's God saying more often, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, so that we don't lose a certainty that his love frees us from all evil.